everyone, happy April 2022, happy springtime. I hope you guys are doing well. We're back with another monthly reading. I hope you guys have been enjoying your time so far. We are now officially in Aries season, so happy birthday to all my Aries. We're going to be covering each zodiac sign, starting with Aries since it's their birthday season, and then ending off with Pisces. As usual, I'll have all the timestamps listed below, but I suggest to check and listen for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, because one may make more sense, or maybe all in combination may give you like a broader view and perspective of everything. We'll go over positive affirmations, message from the universe, animal spirit, crystal, love message, general overview, your advice at the end. Okay, we'll first run down the astrology and alignments for the first half of April, and then the second half we'll cover in the April mid-monthly reading. Okay, also thank you so much for your love and support, and just all the love you guys have been showing me. I'm so grateful for it, and it just always, I don't know, it always shocks me every single time. So thank you so much for all of you who continue to show me love and support and just watch my videos. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. I just got back from my trip, my little week trip from Indiana, and so I'm a little thrown off of my rhythm, but it's all for the best. I thought I was going to be posting a lot more, but I decided to just soak in and be in the moment and kind of be away from my phone, which has been really good. And in the future, I hope to share everything I've been experiencing with you, but for now I want to keep it all sacred and just kind of soak it in. But over time, I'll be sharing much more with you guys, and I can't wait to go back. All right, so let's get started with the overall astrology, and let's see what's going on for the overall vibe of April. I actually love the vibe of April a lot more than March, so I think you guys will like it too. All right, so starting April 1st, April Fool's Day. But this is not an April Fool's joke, I promise. We have the new moon in Aries. If you guys already watched your weekly readings, this will be a little repeat, but never hurts because we forget, right? So we have a new moon in Aries at 11 degrees. So the cardinal signs usually will probably feel this a little bit more, but with new moons, they're not as intense. I feel like this one's a lot more lighthearted. It's more like this light, this fire, this spark within us to start something new, do something new, think about something new, create, have like a new passion, or you're gonna be passionate about something new in your life. Maybe it's about yourself, maybe it's about your job, maybe it's about a relationship, but there is a lot of creativity, imagination, love, passion, and like fire out in the air right now. So use it to your advantage, and get inspired to put that energy into something that's gonna benefit you or help you grow as a person. Okay, now is a good time to plant the seeds because it's springtime. So plant the seeds, all the things that you want to experience in these next few months, and then going into summer and the rest of the year. Okay, all right, and then on the 5th we have Venus entering Pisces. So our hearts are opening up. Our hearts are literally opening up to love, spirituality, forgiveness, healing. We may feel more lovey-dovey than usual, be more inclined, feel more drawn towards people, places, things we have a deep connection with, where we feel loved, we want to feel we want to feel loved, and we want to give love. So this is probably a great time to connect with people, or to just share your heart, share your soul, share what really inspires you. You also just want to be careful, Venus and Pisces, that you're not just being too open with everybody, because you don't want to be out for the wolves, but just be mindful of who you're connecting with. But it's like you're not going to feel like you can connect really unless you feel it. So this is a very deep feeling time, but our hearts are opening up, so it's going to be a beautiful time for love and connection. Okay, and then on the 11th we have Mercury entering Taurus. So our physical senses and touches are being activated at this time. What we're thinking and communicating is about our pleasures, okay, like either foods, taste, fashion, things we want to buy, things we want to touch and experience, people may be a little bit more, touchy-feely than usual. You also could be thinking and communicating about like creating stability in your life, maybe the home, maybe you're thinking of buying a home, or remodeling your home. But I feel like this is just about the pleasures. Anything that gives you pleasure. It could be food, people, touching something, anything like that is going to kind of be like on our mind, things we're going to be talking about. Okay, like we're just gonna want to like be feeling good around this time and be around people that make us feel good or think about good things. And then also probably a really good time for music. People are probably gonna be very inspired or very creative at this time, especially if you work with music or you create some kind of art of some sort. Okay, and then on the 12th, we have Jupiter conjuncting Neptune. Yeah, just on the 12th. So our dreams, like our experiences, things are like literally expanding, they're growing, and everything that we ever thought we could experience, it's like it's 100 times fold. It could be even bigger. So you just want to make sure that you're really jumping into experiences with an open mind, open heart, but without too much expectation. Like just be in the moment, just experience, and you may get really, really surprised or surprise yourself, like, wow, if I just let go and I just stop thinking like, oh, it's gonna be like this, and I just let myself experience, it ends up being so much better. So this is actually a beautiful conjunction. So live your life, go experience, go try new things, and you'll find that your dreams are literally coming to life, and things that you never thought you could experience, you could very well be experiencing. Okay. And then on the 13th, we have Jupiter sextiling the North Node. So we have the opportunity to really change the direction of our destiny, of our future, and actually kind of get like a jump start, like things that we wanted to achieve, we might be able to have kind of like a fast pass to go and make it happen even quicker. So this is bringing little opportunities for you. You want to make sure that you're aware of it. Like, okay, like you don't let it slip you by, where if you wanted something, this may be a time where you can have it or get it a little bit faster than usual, or get closer to that dream, get closer to that goal. Okay, so really a lot of big changes, and things that you wanted for yourself are growing and expanding at like such a fast rate at this time. Okay, so a lot of us are being pushed towards our destiny, towards our future, and it's happening like so fast. Nala says hello. And then on the 14th, we have Lilith moving into Cancer, and then on the same day, Neptune sextiling the North Node. So this is like highlighting the embarrassing parts that we keep secret, that we keep to ourselves, especially those regarding like our family, home, maybe things that have happened like generations, and trying to break those generational curses, and either seeing, like having the opportunity to see that like what we thought our future is going to be like, we can actually change. We don't have to repeat the cycles. If you grew up with like toxic family members, or like a home family that you're not proud of, that you wish would have been different, like you can change that. You don't have to repeat that same cycle. And if you're on the other side of the spectrum, if you had an amazing family, an amazing upbringing, and you feel the pressure to kind of repeat that, you're like, oh, I don't want to be a mess up, I don't want to be a screw up, I want to continue the legacy, you can also do that. But you can also do it in your own way. You don't have to do it in the same way it's always been done. You're not going to disappoint people. So a lot of things around home, family, the mother, upbringing, that could be coming up, and things that like could have embarrassed us maybe in our childhood or when we were growing up, or like things around the home that like we don't ever speak about and we just kind of keep to ourselves. But we have the opportunities now to if we can think of a better life, of a different future for us, it's possible, right? It's possible. Like people usually, or have always thought like flying cars would be like crazy, like that's never gonna happen. But according to Elon Musk, that could very well be happening. We could eventually be seeing flying cars everywhere. So if you can think it, if you can imagine it, it's possible. You don't have to live the same reality that you did, that your parents did, that your grandparents did. Like you can have and create a different future for yourself that is healthy, loving, and beautiful. Okay, so, and then on the 15th, we have Mars entering Pisces as well. So it's like, and also Mars trining Lilith at the same on the same day. So I feel like it's like everything that we're doing, our intentions, our motivations, our actions, we're doing so in a more gentle way, with moving more with like peace, love, and healing, and forgiveness, and handling any conflict with a little more understanding, with a little more compassion. So this may be a really good time to make amends with people, or just like forgive yourself, forgive others, and you're not going to really like feel the need to like fight for things unless, or like fight people, but more like kill them with kindness. That's the kind of energy I feel with this, with Mars and Pisces. Like just kill them with kindness. Like your kindness and just staying true to yourself does more than you going, you know, yelling, screaming, or anything like that, or trying to like be aggressive. Like kill them with kindness. Anything that comes your way, be like, you know what, I send you peace, I send you healing, I hope you heal, and it is what it is. Okay, and because Mars is trining Lilith, I feel like we can heal our family trauma or things that have happened in the home family and with our mothers growing up with love. You can just forgive. You can't always change the past. You don't know what's going to happen in the exact future, but you can just forgive everything and just move forward with love, knowing that everything that's for you is going to come your way. Okay. All right, and then on the 16th, we have a full moon in Libra, but we'll be covering the rest of the second half in the April mid-monthly, okay? Okay, all right, so let's get started before this is way too long. All right, so my Aries, we're starting with you guys. Happy birthday, my beautiful Aries people. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let me know in the comments when your birthday is. As you know, or as I've always said, both of my parents are Aries, got a lot of Aries energy around me, and I love it because you guys keep me inspired, passionate, fired up. It's like you give me energy when I'm like down. So thank you, Aries, for being you and inspiring all of us to be ourselves as well. We need you. Okay, so your first positive affirmation, Aries, is I am light energy. I am light energy. Beautiful. So you are literally like that light right now. Like the spotlight is on you. You are the center of attention right now. So everyone's looking at you for what to do, what not to do. So just do your thing, Aries. Okay, like all you gotta do is be you and that's it. So you are light energy. Practice saying that I'm light energy. I'm light energy. Anything I touch lights up. Like I can light up a room. I can go into a dark street. I can go into a place that everyone's like dead or depressed, and I can light it up. I can inspire people. Like there's a lot of power in that. And if you believe that, like you will embody that and you will light up any room, anywhere you go. You can like be that source of inspiration, of light for others. Okay, all right. And then your second affirmation is I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. So maybe that has been hard for you, like to find people that you really like connect with, or that actually like respect you, that connect with you, and all that stuff. But if you can practice saying that, eventually you will meet and connect with the right people who do show you that love and respect, and know that if you don't have them around you, eventually they will come around you. It can be hard, but you will find your people. Okay, all right. And then your message from the universe is card number 19, or you can add 1 + 9, 10. It says listen to the music. Listen to the music. Beautiful. So maybe some of you are musicians, or you work in the music industry, or you just love music. Who doesn't love music, right? I feel like that's like, I don't know anyone who doesn't like music. So listen to the music. Maybe it's very therapeutic for you, or maybe music is going to be a big theme or very important for you at this time. Maybe some of you are like musicians, singers, songwriters, and that's just gonna like be the highlight of your month, or you're going to a concert or something. I don't know, but listen to music, or maybe create your own music as well. Listen to your own music. I feel like it's always so calming. It can inspire so many different emotions inside of us. And then your animal spirit message is also coming, or it's also number 10 because it's 46, or you can add 4 + 6, 10. So it's coming from the peacock spirit, okay? And it says, let it shine. Let yourself shine. So the peacock is a very extra animal, right? There's actually a neighborhood by where I live where there's peacocks living around the neighborhoods. You're not allowed to like touch them or kill them or anything like that, but they just kind of roam around. They think they own the street. Like it's so cool. It's kind of, it's beautiful. So like, if you got it, own it, you know, like believe in yourself. Like it's okay to show off a little this month. It's okay to be a little extra. It's your season, it's your month. Like show it off, okay? Let yourself shine, don't hold back. If it bothers anyone, too bad. Okay, and then your crystal is blue calcite. Blue calcite, it's associated with the throat chakra. It removes negative emotions, promotes voice and communication, relieves nerves and anxiety. Great when recuperating or needing physical healing, encourages calmness, rest, and relaxation. And an affirmation associated with blue calcite is I release any negative thoughts, embracing positivity and optimism. Beautiful. So blue calcite could be a crystal maybe you guys can check out and look into, and maybe it'll help you with whatever you're dealing with. Okay. All right. So my wonderful Aries, what's going on with you guys? So some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, and or Sagittarius as well. Or you could be dealing with a Scorpio or Sagittarius person or energy at this time. But I feel like April is like a really major month for you, where it's like not only your birthday season, but it's like you're going through a major like rebirth and renewal about like within yourself. And it could be internally, externally, or both at the same time. But it's like you're going through a rebirth. It's like a part of you is dying, but a new version of you is coming to life as well. You're learning so much. You're being given so much like wisdom and knowledge from the universe or from your experiences at this time that you're meant to share to the world. Like some of you are teachers, and it doesn't mean like you have to be a teacher at school, but you're a teacher of life. Like through your experiences, the things that you've been through that have brought you down to your feet, like horrible things that maybe you've been through, emotional traumas or anything, like these things, because you've survived and you've gotten stronger from this and you've kept going, like you are a teacher, you're an example to others, and through your experiences you've gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and you can pass that on to people. Now maybe some of you are thinking of expanding your education, or maybe you are self-taught and you're just like teaching yourself new things, and through that it's like I feel like most of you are learning a lot more from your experiences, and the things that have hurt you, the things that have broken you or broke your heart have taught you so much more about life than like anything else. And I think maybe around this time you're going to be so grateful that you went through certain things that you went through, even if it was like destructive, almost had you on your deathbed, physically, mentally, emotionally, but you've come a long way so far. Now you're this like positive force, this positive light, like your energy is getting so powerful at this time, and you may feel it, you're like, oh, like I don't know what's going on, but I feel different, I don't feel the same. And you're not meant to feel the same. It's like you're still the same person, but your spirit is growing, is transcending, it's expanding to like a whole another level, and you're getting lighter. You're gonna feel lighter, I think, throughout the month of April. At first it may start a little heavy as you kind of break free from your old self, and emotions can come up, like you may get emotional, but as you proceed throughout the month, you're going to start to feel lighter, you're going to start to feel more positive, you're going to start to see the rainbows, the sunshine, and actually believe that, you know what, like I'm experiencing all these things for a reason, and I'm meant to share and express these things with other people to be an example, or to show them that, hey, I did it, you can do it as well. Okay, and you could very well be dealing with a Scorpio or maybe a Sagittarius person, but I feel like you're going to be going through a lot of experiences in this next little while, maybe starting around this time, starting April, that are going to be teaching you a lot about yourself and showing you how incredible you are, how far you've come so far. Okay, all right. Lovely. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I'm seeing my toxic patterns. I'm seeing my toxic patterns. So this can be someone maybe you're dealing with or is in your life or you're in a relationship with, or maybe your ex or someone that you used to deal with. But this person now is starting to see maybe their own faults or their own flaws, or their, things that they avoided, or things that they neglected, or that they refused to see and realize about themselves. And they're seeing now that, man, maybe I was the problem. Maybe, Aries wasn't exactly perfect, but I damn sure wasn't perfect either. And like, maybe I need to change. So this is something that maybe they're starting to realize. You may hear this, or you may see it, or you may actually see them doing some changes and actually going forward with some things that you had suggested to them to do before, and that they never listened to you. All right, and then as your advice, your angel or your guidance advice is about smiling. It's to smile. Smiling brightens your light. Even a little smile to a stranger can leave behind a long trail of good vibes and happy feels. Sometimes it's just what was needed in the moment. Smile at yourself first, then smile at some strangers. So smiling, maybe it's been hard for you to smile. Maybe you feel like you haven't had a reason to smile. You're so used to giving like little bitch face, or feeling like a little grump, but smile a lot more, even like for no reason. You don't have to have a reason to smile, but I think as you practice that, you'll learn to just like, and you see that when you smile, it makes other people smile. So it's like contagious. It like spreads, so spread your light, because you are the light energy right now. The attention is all on you. So be you, just gotta be you. And like, the more you are you inspire others to be yourself as well, Aries. Shout out to Dolo, the Pilot Man. He's like by far my favorite astrologer, magician, wizard, like YouTuber, like ever. He's an Aries, and he has the same birthday as my dad, actually. but I like him a little better than my dad. Shout out to him. Happy birthday. Like, he inspires me so much and gives me a lot of energy, creativity, imagination. So Aries, you guys rock. Sending you lots of love. I hope you enjoy your birthday season, and I wish you guys all the best. All right, so now moving on to Taurus. Whew. Hi Taurus, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so Taurus, your first positive affirmation. I feel like I'm a little thrown off, like, because I had like a week off. Well, I still filmed when I was in Indiana, but it's like weird coming back. It's like I'm back to reality. It's weird. Anyways, so your first affirmation is I am magical. I am magical. Yes, you are. Those who don't believe in magic never experience it, okay? I know, it's true, it's true. So you gotta believe. And practice saying that I am magical, I am magical, I am magic, and I'm magical in my life. Everything is magical, okay? And your second affirmation is it's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to know everything. Like, literally tell yourself, it's okay, it's okay. I'm not Google, I'm not the computer, I'm not my laptop. Like, it's okay, I'm not Siri, I'm not supposed to know everything, I'm not Alexa. It's okay. Like, I'm a human being having a spirit and a human body, having a human experience. Like, I'm just meant to experience. I'm not meant to like have all the answers, and that's okay. Like, the moment you just accept that and realize that, I think you lift a heavy burden off your shoulder, and you don't feel that pressure to be perfect or to have all the answers, you know, which can like stress us out a lot more than we need to and is necessary. Us humans, we do so many like unnecessary things to ourselves that like just prevent us from being happy and like being at peace, you know? All right, so your universe message is card number 36. So maybe 36 means something to you, or you can add it up, which I like to do, to 9. And it says, say no. Say no. So this will mean different things for each and every one of you, but I think this is more so like, don't be afraid to say no to things that you want to say no to. Like, don't feel pressure to say yes when you don't want to say yes. If you don't want to go somewhere, if you don't want to do something, it's okay to say no. You don't always have to give an explanation. You don't always have to say yes just because you're afraid to like step on someone's toes or to make them upset. But if it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't resonate with you, if you're not being true to you, it's okay. Say no. People who love you, who understand, will understand and not take it personally. And those who take it personally, well, too bad. So say no. Say no to anything that doesn't speak to your soul, that does not feel right for you, and don't feel bad about saying no, okay? Because maybe sometimes you say yes to things when you really don't want to say yes, and then you're like, oh, regretting it, okay? And then as your animal spirit message, it's the dog spirit, and it's card number 19, or you can add 1 + 9, 22. So, or I'm sorry, 1 + 9, 10, I'm sorry. All right, so the dog spirit is saying, be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love. Yes, be loyal to what you love. All the things that you love, people, places, things, your pet. Be loyal to yourself, you know, dedicated to yourself, to your habits, the things that you want to grow, things you want to improve, but always be loyal to you and be loyal to anything that you love, okay? All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got tiger's eye, which I really love, is a favorite of mine. It's associated with the root and solar plexus chakra. It aids with fear, worry, and depression. Great for intuition and courage, especially in new beginnings. Can promote open-mindedness, and a stone of balance, calmness, and grounding. And an affirmation associated with tiger's eye is, I'm filled with warmth and light. I'm filled with warmth and light. Beautiful. So that can be a crystal you guys can check out, which I highly recommend. I feel like tiger's eye should be like a staple in like everyone's life. Okay, Taurus, what's going on with you guys? Wow, okay, it looks like April is a really good time for you guys, like especially with your finances. It's like your ships are coming in. Some of you are making some big moves or getting some big deposits, if you know what I mean, into your bank account, or your investments could be skyrocketing. I don't know what's going on, but you're trying something new, or you're stepping into some kind of new beginning. Maybe you're starting a new job, maybe you're moving to a new place, or you're starting a new strategy, a new plan, a new system, a new program, a new technology. I don't know, but you're doing something new, or you're going to be taking some kind of risk, like a new, stepping into like a new beginning. You're taking some risk, or you're taking a leap of faith. And when you take this leap of faith, again, Jupiter in Pisces right now, it's going to be moving into Aries in May, but it's still in Pisces right now. Jupiter wants you to believe and just not do craziness, but sometimes we need a little crazy to experience something magical. So taking a leap of faith at this time, or around this month, is going to score you big fortune, Okay, you're taking some kind of chance. You're like, I don't know what's going on, but you know what? I have nothing to lose. F it, let me just go for it. And then you score jackpot. Okay, some of you could land some kind of dream career, dream job, find a treasure chest in the ocean. I don't know, but you're receiving some kind of major payout, major abundance from the universe, or an inheritance. Win the lottery. I don't know, but or it's gonna feel like, wow, I won the lottery. This doesn't have to be just money, although I feel like it is money, or like something that's valuable, but it could be a relationship. It could be something you've been dreaming of, but something is coming to you. Like there's an ending and you beginning, like completion. Your change maybe in status and how you view yourself. You finally get to buy something you really wanted. Like there's some kind of major move and major payout that's coming your way, and I'm really excited for you guys. I think it's been a long time coming and you really deserve it. So hopefully it's coming. I think it's going to be coming very, very soon. This can be, I would more so say probably after the 10th of April, but hey, it could be coming sooner. So you're getting some major payout. This can mean different things for everybody, but there is some kind of major thing happening, or you're getting into a relationship as well that is just feels like the biggest blessing that you could have ever had or have ever experienced. Or you could be receiving some kind of great gift from something or someone. You're like, how did this happen? Like, what the heck? Yeah, great things are happening for you guys, Taurus, and I'm very, very excited, and you deserve it. Okay, so congrats. Before we even know what this is, I'm excited for you guys. Okay, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is our connection is worth waiting for. Our connection is worth waiting for. Beautiful. So maybe this is someone already in your life, or was in your life, or you're going to be meeting this person, but there's a really powerful, deep connection you guys have, and it's worth it for them. Maybe you guys can't be together right now, or you're working out logistical things, but it's worth it for them, and hopefully it's worth it for you too. Okay, or when you do meet this person, you're gonna be like, wow, I'm so glad I waited. I'm so glad I didn't settle. I'm so glad I didn't give up and close out my heart, because now I have everything that I could have ever dreamed of. Never stop believing, okay? All right, and then as your warrior guidance advice, it's about illusions. Something isn't as it first appears to be, even if it's difficult to accept. Liberation always follows the struggle. Love and light are at the other side. Love and light are at the other side. So something that you thought was there is actually way different. And I think this is actually like something that you thought was like, not gonna be anything, or you thought it was nonsense, or you thought it was BS. You're actually gonna be proven wrong, but in a good way. You're like, wow, man, like I didn't believe in that, and now this is happening. Wow. The universe, the world, this world is crazy. So it's like you're getting proven wrong about something, but you're glad you're getting proven wrong about this thing, because what you're experiencing or what you're gonna be experiencing is like, amazing, like gold. Again, I feel like you're getting a big payout, like like if you ever went to like Chuck E. Cheese or Shakey's as a kid, and then you score something, it's like the tickets keep coming out, they don't stop. You're like, what's going on? That's what I see for you guys. So I'm excited for you guys. All right, so Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Geminis. I'm sorry, Geminis, the gems in my eyes. How are you? I hope you are doing wonderful. All right, so Geminis, your first affirmation is I am clear. I am clear. I'm crystal clear. If there's something that you've been confused about or has been stressing you out, you're like, I don't know the answers, just practice saying, I'm clear, it's okay, I got this, I have clarity, I'm gonna find clarity. I may not know right now, but I will find my answer eventually. It'll come to me. And then your second affirmation is everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything's okay. It's gonna be okay. If I have been okay before, I'm gonna be okay moving forward. Even if you're like in the middle of chaos and madness, be like, you know what? It's okay. The universe is guiding me. I'm protected. I have nothing to worry about. There's a lot of power in that when you're like, I'm not phased. I'm not bothered. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay. All right. And then your message from the universe, it says turn on the light, and it's card number 5. So number 5 could be an important number for you or mean something to you. It says turn on the light. Turn on the light. Because maybe you've been in the dark for too long. Maybe it's time to come outside. Maybe it's time to put yourself out there. Maybe it's time to express yourself. Number 5 is all about expression, creativity, friends, family, having fun. opening your heart, okay, and your emotions. So turn on that light inside of you. It's always been inside of you. You just had it off. You've had it dormant. It's time to start believing and share yourself. Like, share who you are with the world. Like, don't be ashamed. Don't stay hiding inside, because then no one can find you. And I think once you actually start putting yourself out there, you're gonna find your special person if you haven't already. But you gotta shine your light so they can find you, okay? All right, and then your animal spirit message is coming from the otter spirit. And it's card number 42. So maybe 42 means something to you, or you can add 4 + 2, 6. All right, and it says, you are never alone. You are never alone. Yeah, you are never alone. I read something somewhere, or I heard it, I don't remember, but it says, if even just one person believes in you, you're never alone. You're never alone. So if you don't feel like you have anyone in your life, I hope me saying this to you, that I believe in you, gives you a little bit of courage, a little bit of motivation, or makes you feel, gives you some kind of comfort that you're not alone. I'm rooting for you. I believe in you. And I really mean that. You guys know Geminis have a special place in my heart, and yeah, I believe in you, okay? So otter spirit, you are never alone. All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got hematite, and it's associated with the root chakra. It aids in the mental process, thoughts, and memory, absorbs negative energy, relieving stress and anxiety. A protective stone, stone of strength, love, and courage, and encourages grounding. And an affirmation associated with hematite is, my life is filled with balance and harmony. My life is filled with balance and harmony. Beautiful. So that could be a crystal maybe you guys can check out, look into, maybe you resonate with, or you just learned something new today. All right, so my lovely Geminis, what's going on with you guys? Wow, so it feels like you guys are not playing around anymore this month. Yeah, it feels like you're opening your heart. You're literally opening your heart, and you're like, you know what? I'm tired of being in situationships. I don't want to I don't want to just date meaninglessly and, like, you know, just like have little flings and things here and there. Like, I want something serious. Like, I want real love. I want a deep love. I want a deep connection. I want a spiritual connection. I want more, you know. I don't want to just be in and out and like flirting around with people. Like, I don't want that anymore. Maybe I've been experiencing that and it's been cool, whatever, but now I'm ready for the real deal. I think like some of you are just so over the games, the nonsense, you know, just going from one person to the next, or being disappointed, or dealing with maybe emotionally unavailable people, or people who maybe don't value you, don't take you seriously. Like, you know what? I'm ready for something more profound, deeper. And it's like your heart is opening up to it. And instead of being like maybe bitter or pessimistic and negative about your past experiences, you're actually opening your heart a lot more. And I think this Venus in Pisces, and lots of Pisces energy, and Aries in the sky is helping, giving you that emotional courage and like feeling to go forward with it with more courage and faith. So it feels like at this time, love is going to be on your mind. Love is going to be in your heart. Maybe some of you have found love, or you're going to be falling in love very soon. And I want you guys to never stop believing, because you never know. Like, things can change at a blink of an eye, and your whole world could be like thrown upside down, for the better or for the worse. But it feels like your heart is opening up. Maybe some of you were dealing with, or your ex was a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you could be meeting or getting into a relationship with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this is you looking for something deeper, having a more emotional connection. Maybe emotions have been kind of like weird for you, but you're like, you know what? It's worth it. Like, if I want something deeper, if I want something healthy, I have to push myself to kind of feel. I can't be scared to feel things. And if I want to have an amazing love, I gotta let myself feel. So it's like you're allowing yourself, you're giving yourself permission to feel and open your heart and be open to love. And you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is scary, but I'm just gonna go for it. So you're opening your heart, and some of you could be meeting someone, or you could be finding actual real love if you actually believe it and put yourself out there like that. Okay? All right, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I'm going through a spiritual transformation. I'm going through a spiritual transformation. So this could be someone that you are dealing with right now, or maybe in the recent past, or you will be meeting, and they're going through some kind of spiritual awakening or transformation, or kind of everything they ever thought and believed in is changing at this time. Maybe that's something they're going to be sharing with you, or you guys are going to be experiencing together. But I think this is all for the best. because once it comes to the spirits, like you can't run away from your spirit. It's always there. Like you are your spirit. So I feel like this is going to be something that probably helps them get closer to you or helps you find each other. Okay. All right. And then as your warrior guidance advice is to ask for help. Ask for help. It's okay to need help from time to time, even though asking for it can be difficult. Put your pride aside to allow support in, and relief will be rewarded. So Geminis, I know sometimes you guys know everything. You are like a fountain of information, and you guys are super smart. I don't know how you do it. You like can like I can't speak. You can like organize all these different like topics and ideas and like to little like folders in your head, and like I don't know how you do it. You guys are crazy like that, but it's okay to ask for help sometimes. You know, it's on subjects that maybe you're not too knowledgeable about, or you don't know. It's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to ask for help. It's not going to make you look dumb. It's not going to make you look silly. There's no such thing as dumb questions. There's no such thing as silly questions. As long as it's coming from a genuine place and you're trying to learn, you're trying to be open to it. And some of us learn differently. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Always remain a student of the universe, right? Because no one ever finds out or knows everything. But if you're always curious, you're always a student of the universe, the learning never ends, and that makes life a little bit more exciting. Okay. All right. So my beautiful Geminis, I hope you guys enjoyed this or you found it helpful. Thank you so much for sharing your time once again here with me, and hopefully I'll see you for our next readings for your weeklies, monthlies, and then your April mid-monthly. And make sure you click the notification bell so you're notified as soon as I post for you guys. All right. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, how your day's going, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right. So now moving on to Cancers. Hi Cancers, how are you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. All right, so my Cancers, your first affirmation is I am caring. I am caring. Yes, you guys care a lot, and sometimes you care too much, but I feel like you can't care too much. It's just not, it's never too much to care. So tell yourself, I'm caring, and that's my gift, that's my power. All right, and then your second affirmation is I am enough. I am enough. Sometimes it's easy to feel like you're not doing enough, or you're not good enough, or you should be doing more, you should be doing this, but tell yourself at those times and every day, like, you know what, I'm doing the best I can, I'm enough, I'm more than enough, I don't need to be better, I don't need to be worse, I just need to be me, or I just need to be better than who I was yesterday. That's all. No one else, just me. I'm enough, okay? And you will always be more than enough. Your message from the universe is card number 22. So maybe 22 can mean something to you, or you can add it up to 4. Love your body. Love your body. The universe wants to remind you to accept yourself, to love yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. Everyone's different. We all have our unique characteristics, traits, flaws, perfections, imperfections, but learn to love yourself. And I know this is like hard, you know, it's easier said than done, especially like with society and social media and the internet, everything like that. And this is something we learn to accept as we get older, and I think it gets better over time. But tell yourself that you love yourself. Like, look in the mirror and be like, you know what? You're amazing. I love me. Like, you're doing so good. And learn to accept and love your body the way it is. And if there's something you can change it for you. Don't change it for anybody else. Okay? All right. And then as your animal spirit message, it's card number 41. So 41 can mean something to you, or you can add it up to 5. And it's the Nightingale Spirit. Nightingale Spirit. And it says love is all around. Love is all around you. If you just open your eyes, ears, and look for it, hear for it, love is all around you. And love and beauty is surrounding you. Okay? All right. And then as your crystal, it's a Shiva Lingam, and it's associated with the root and sacral chakra. It balances yin and yang energies, removes unwelcome sexual tension, increases fertility, increases libido in both sexes. And an affirmation associated with Shiva Lingam is I'm connected with every realm of the universe. I'm connected with every realm of the universe. So maybe that's a crystal you guys can check out or look into. Okay. All right, so my lovely Cancers, what's going on with you guys at this time? So some of you could have Leo somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're a cusp, Cancer Leo cusp, or you're dealing with a Leo or another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like this is a very like personal thing, a personal message just regarding you, where like you go through times when you're like very happy, or you have so many things to be grateful for, and like you are generally you try to be a very cheerful, happy, smiley person, and you do your best to just be your best version every day and enjoy life and be happy. But I think also at times like you question whether you deserve it. Like sometimes you don't feel worthy of being happy, or sometimes you don't feel like you deserve to be happy, or like you start to doubt yourself or second guess yourself. And that's normal. Like we're all humans. We all tend to second guess ourselves and question things. But it's like when things are going good, or when you are happy and you almost start to worry. You're like, what's gonna happen? Like something is gonna ruin this moment, or like I shouldn't even be this happy right now because other things are happening right now. Or you start to, I don't know, I guess like get worried that this happiness is not gonna last. And you know, happiness is like a crazy thing. Like we all want to be happy, but it takes effort, and you know, bad times don't last, but good times also don't last. So it's like, it's good to just enjoy each and every moment, but also don't feel guilty about being happy. Like don't feel like you don't deserve to be happy. Whatever has happened, or whatever you've been through, or whatever you've done, it doesn't define your future, or like what you deserve or don't deserve. Like your happiness is an individual thing. It's personal to you. But I do feel like you're at times that like you struggle with maybe accepting that happiness, or feeling worthy of experiencing certain things, and you start to second guess it or question yourself whether like I don't know, I should be suffering right now, or like I should be going through this, or like, you know. So be happy. Like don't be ashamed to be happy, and don't be afraid to share your happiness with other people. And it's time to start embracing your insecurities, and start embracing your emotional wounds and things that you've been through, so that like you can look back, and when you are happy, you're like, wow, I've come a long way. Like I wasn't always at this level, I wasn't always grateful and in a good place, but when I am, like, I'm so grateful to be there. Okay, like look at your past as motivation to keep pushing you forward, not as something that brings you back to the dark side, which I know can be, you know, easier said than done. But you deserve to be happy, and it's time to express yourself, put yourself out there. Don't hide, don't keep yourself in a cave. Like come out and shine your light. Okay, I think who else got that similar message? Was it Gemini? I think it was kind of Gemini. Yeah, you need to come out of your shell. You need to express yourself and share your passions, your talents. Some of you are very gifted, like very funny, very talented, very beautiful. You have a great fashion sense, or just your persona, who you are, but you hide yourself. You don't express it. And how is the world going to know about it if you keep hiding yourself? You got to come out and show it off, okay? Like share it with the world. There's enough abundance for everybody. There's enough love. There's enough of everything for everyone to share. Okay, all right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is please be patient with me. Please be patient with me. So maybe this is someone you're dealing with right now, or in your future you haven't met, or in your past. But this person maybe is needing some time, or they're kind of like a work in progress right now, maybe a little diamond in the rough, or like they may not have everything kind of figured out right now, but they're just really asking for you to be patient with them, and I guess like give them the benefit of the doubt that they're trying. So they could be working through their own personal struggles and demons right now, but they are making the effort, and they just want you to be a little bit patient with them, that they are really trying. And I do feel like it's sincere. Okay, all right, beautiful. And then as your warrior guidance advice, it's about releasing. Stop holding on to the past. It's affecting the pace at which you move forward. It's time to let go of what's not for your future, then feel the release of the load lighten. So stop letting your past define you. Stop letting your past hold you back from living a beautiful life, a different future, having happiness in your life. Okay, just because like you've been unhappy your whole life, or your family or your generations have suffered, doesn't mean you have to continue that cycle. Doesn't mean that has to be your reality. Like you can have a totally different life. It all starts with you, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. Just because everyone else is suffering around you doesn't mean you have to suffer as well. Like you can change the narrative of your destiny at any given point. Okay, So do your best to release the past and experience everything that's going on right now, and express yourself as much as usual, as much as possible. Okay? All right. So Cancers, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading in your weeklies, monthlies, and mid-monthlies. Take care. Okay? All right. So now moving on to Leos. Hi Leos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing beautiful. So Leos, your first affirmation is I am optimistic. I am optimistic. Yes, you are. Practice saying that, especially if you've been a little negative Nancy. Just practicing, no, I'm optimistic. I'm going to be positive. I'm not going to think of the worst case scenario. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to manifest good things. Let me speak positivity into existence. Let me not be a negative Nancy. Okay? And then your second affirmation is I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. And when you say that, I want you to close your eyes, say it 3 times, and imagine you living your best life. Like, what are you doing? Where are you? Who are you with? What does it feel like? Okay, imagine that and then speak it into existence. Say it 3 times. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. And just kind of like feel what it would feel like. Okay? And then your message from the universe is card number 30. Or you can break it down to 3, and it's Rebel. Rebel. So you're breaking some rules this month, or you're meant to kind of do things your own way, make your own rules, make your own regulations. So don't be afraid to be a little bit rebellious at this time, to carve your own path. And you don't got to do things the same way everyone else does. You can do it your own way, and you'll find that people probably will start copying you, or start like looking at it and be like, ah, okay, I'm gonna do it that way too. You may inspire other people. So I feel like you could be a trendsetter at this time, or you may be doing things in your own unique individual way, and people are gonna be like, ah, you know what, I like that, that's better. And they could start copying you. Like, you may start wearing something in a weird way that no one ever wears, and then next week you see everyone else doing the same thing. So embody that rebel spirit. I don't mean like break rules and get into trouble, but do things your own way. You don't gotta follow all the rules and orders and traditions all the time. Okay? All right, and then as your animal spirit message is card number 31, or number 4, could mean something to you. And it's the groundhog spirit, and it's saying time to let go. It's time to let go. Groundhog's telling you it's time to let go and let your heart lead the way. Okay? You've been grounded, you've been doing your thing for so long. Now it's time to experience. It's time to open your heart and just like let yourself shine and be a rebel. Okay? And then your crystal is rose quartz. Love. It's associated with the heart chakra, the stone of unconditional love, helps one overcome abuse of all kinds, promotes forgiveness, increases self-love, and overall happiness. And an affirmation associated with rose quartz is I'm loved unconditionally. I'm loved unconditionally. And tell yourself that I love me unconditionally, because that's the most important relationship you will ever have within yourself. Okay, and then let's see what's going on with you guys. All right, so my lovely Leos. Okay, so I see that there's a lot of growth here happening for you guys, like especially with your finances. Maybe around this time, like you guys could be working in groups or collaborating, or things are growing, things are expanding, like you're making moves and you're seeing maybe a bright future ahead, or you have things that are kind of happening for you, like you're on the right track for success, or you're already a big success. I don't know, but you seem to have the right connections, or you're gonna be forming the right connections, be maybe joining or already part of a group, association, club, mentorship program, anything of that sort. And it's like you're around a lot of great people, a lot of great minds, and your finances, your abundance seems to be growing, or you're going to have a lot of great opportunities coming your way. But I feel like you also deal with loneliness. Like maybe it feels like you've done so much to be at this point, to be successful, or to get this career, this job, or your business or whatever, but it almost feels like you're kind of like alone, or like you don't have anyone to share it with, or like you feel like the more successful you get, the less people you have around you, or the less you can actually trust people, or like feel like there are genuine people around you. And that kind of does, I don't know, I guess hit you at sometimes, or get you in your feelings. And so sometimes you kind of feel like you're like the black sheep, or like you're kind of the outcast, maybe in your family or your friend group, or you're just someone that kind of does your own thing. You're like a lone wolf. You maybe don't have a lot of people that you really trust around you. Like you could be surrounded by a lot of people, but maybe you don't have those like really close people that you wish you did, or a spouse or a partner that you wish you could share all this success, all these things are happening, but maybe you do have that person. They're just not here right now in your life, but that person is probably out there for you, and it's just a matter of time before you meet them. But you're never alone. And if you're dealing with loneliness, just know there's a purpose for it right now, but you're never really alone. There's a lot of work that's going on right now, or you're a work in progress. And as soon as you are ready, or the universe feels that you are ready, you're going to be aligned with the right people, places, things. If you're looking for friendship, if you're looking to create a family or a partner, a love relationship, it is going to come. So there's a lot of changes happening for you and a lot of good things happening your way. But the only thing maybe you could be struggling with is like kind of doing it alone, which can be a little like bittersweet, but it's coming for you. It's just, maybe you're probably like, taking a little longer than I'd like, but it is gonna come. And I see the number 5, so this can be like in the next 5 weeks, 5 months, that could be changing, or 5 could be a very telling number, or like a sign for you. Okay. All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is I miss you dearly. I miss you dearly. So this can be someone from your past, your future that you haven't met yet, or in your present moment, but someone misses you. Someone misses you, but maybe this is someone that you haven't spoken with, or you're no longer together with anymore, but there is someone that is missing you. So you're not really alone. All right, and then as your warrior guidance advice is about meditation. Breathe, focus on your inhale and your exhale. When your mind wanders, acknowledge the thought, then focus back on your breath, nurture your soul. So meditation could be something that's really important for you, or could really maybe help calm, ease your worries, get you in a good space energetically. And meditation doesn't mean you always have to be like sitting still for 2 hours. You can meditate for a few minutes. You don't have to do anything crazy, or you can go for a walk, you can go for a swim, you can just breathe, go outside on your balcony. Like, there's a lot of different ways to meditate. You just gotta find what works for you, because what works for someone may not work for someone else. You gotta see what works for you and what helps you get into a good state. Okay? All right, so my beautiful Leos, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Leos, Virgos. Hi Virgos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing beautiful. So your first affirmation is I am me. I am me. Yes, you are. And that's all you need to be. You don't need to be anything else other than you. And the more you are you, the more you attract and manifest all the things that are for you, not for other people. So practice saying that I'm me, and that's all I need to be. I don't need to be anything else other than me. Okay, and then your second affirmation is I have the courage to stand up for myself. I have the courage to stand up for myself. And maybe if that's something that you've been struggling with, or has been hard for you to kind of like speak up and give your insight, give your opinion, because you're shy or introverted, or it's, I don't know, kind of scares you, tell yourself, no, I have the courage to stand up for myself, and I don't need to hold back. Like, my voice matters. I can't be silent forever. So stand up for yourself in any situation. Don't let anyone walk all over you or make you feel like your opinion doesn't matter. Okay, your message from the universe is saying spread the light, and it's card number 59, or you can add 9 + 5, 14, 5. So spread the light, aka meaning spread your light. And the more you do that, it's just like a domino effect. You spread your light, and that person spread the light that you gave to them to someone else, and so on and so on. Spread your light. You have that light inside of you. It's meant to be shared, not to be kept all for yourself. Okay, and spreading your light can mean a lot of different things. You just smiling, doing something nice for someone, giving some great advice, sharing good energy with someone, saying thank you, I appreciate you, I love you. So many ways to spread your light that cost $0. It costs $0 to just be a good person and spread good energy. Like, your energy is like your most valuable currency you could ever give to anyone. So always remember that. Okay, and as your animal spirit, you guys got card number 40, or you can break it down to just 4, and it's the mouse spirits, and it says tend to the small things. I feel like you guys are good at that. Tend to the small things. So take care of the little tedious things you need to get done. Cleaning, organizing, details. It's always it's always in the details. So the more you can get all the details worked out and get it organized, the better off you're going to be. So tend to the small things. The small things matter. Okay. All right. And then as your crystal, it's celestite. It's associated with the throat and third eye chakra, brings peace and harmony into the body, removes fears of flying, agoraphobias, speaking in public and large crowds, and relieves symptoms located in the ears, mouth, head, nose, and throat, reduces acute anxiety states. And an affirmation associated with celestite is eternal love, light fills my soul. Eternal love, light fills my soul. So that's a great crystal. Maybe you guys can check out and you'll like. Okay, so Virgos, what's going on with you guys? Wow, so I feel like there is a lot of movement going on. Like maybe you're going to be traveling, or you're planning to travel either in April or maybe coming up soon, or maybe you're forming different connections or networking with people around the world, in other states and other places. Social media could be something that's important. Maybe you're a content creator. Maybe you are working globally with different people around the world possibly, or you're like an international sensation or something. But I feel like something is going big, or you're going big. Your product, your service, your business, or something that you do could be seen worldwide, or you're getting more attention, more recognition. Something that you've been passionate about, that you've been working with, or working towards, that's valuable to you, is growing. It's going to be expanding. It's coming to full circle. Yeah, I feel like you could be getting a lot of recognition or a lot of attention online, on social media, and you could be traveling around this time. Okay, but I see that there's a lot of growth happening for you guys, and it's like the sky is the limit. So as long as you believe in yourself and you keep going and have faith and belief, like there's no ceiling. There is no ceiling. You can keep going. Nothing is off the table for you as long as you believe in it and you believe in your dream. Some of you are aspiring, or you are artists, entertainers, musicians, actors, actresses, models, whatever it is that you're into. I feel like you have the potential, or you are going to be successful, or you already are successful, as long as you tell yourself that. But yeah, I see traveling. I see a lot of expansion and a lot of attention, or you gaining a lot of attention and recognition for what you're doing or your passions. Okay, so everything that you're doing, do it 110% and put your whole heart and soul into it. It's going to grow, and you may not see it right away, but eventually it will. Okay. All right, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I'm healing and it is painful. I'm healing and it is painful. So maybe this is someone from your past or your future or your present situation, but this person is going through some healing. Maybe they are literally healing from sickness or something, or they're healing from the past, or healing from not seeing you, or you guys ending, and it's really kicking them in the butt, or they're now starting to feel it. So maybe it was their fault, maybe it wasn't their fault, whatever the case is, they are healing and they're really feeling it. It's like, ouch. So they're feeling the pain right now. All right, and then as your warrior guidance advice, it's about protection. People are draining your energy daily. At the beginning of each day, put yourself into an unbreakable bubble that nobody can burst. Your energy is now protected. Okay, so form like a little protective bubble around yourself, especially if you're going into a place where you're like, oh my gosh, like there's a lot of people, or I don't like these people. Just like mentally form this like clear, thick bubble around you so that no one can really penetrate it, no one can really get to you. You're like unbreakable, untouchable. But just know that you are protected. No one can really hurt you. No one can do anything to you. And as long as your spirit is strong, your spirit is unbreakable. No one can do that. So no one can really take you down if your spirit is strong. Okay, so you're protected, and everything's gonna be okay with whatever that you may be going through. Okay. All right, so Virgos, I hope you guys enjoyed this or you found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading in your monthlies, mid-monthlies, weeklies, and let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Let me get a little sip of water. I'm getting thirsty. And I'm sorry, I think I need to reapply a little bit of lip gloss because my lips are getting dry now. It's funny, I always do this right before Libra, I feel. My rising sign is showing now. Okay, sorry, intermission over, guys. All right, so now Libra, my rising sign. Hi Libras, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Libras, your first affirmation is I'm grateful. I am grateful. Yes, you are practicing that. I'm grateful because guess what? The more you express gratitude out to the universe, the more they give you things to be grateful for. So always be grateful. There's always something you can be grateful for, like thank goodness for my bed. I'm grateful for some sunlight. I'm grateful for some water. Always be grateful every single day. Find something to be grateful for. Okay. And then your second affirmation is I'm successful in all that I do. I'm successful in all that I do. Practice saying that, like, no, I'm successful. Everything that I do grows. Everything I touch turns green. Everything I touch turns to gold. I'm successful. Practice saying that. Okay. And then your message from the universe is card number 55. So maybe that means something to you, or you can add it up into 10. And it says, thank God, or whatever you believe in, you know, angels, universe, whatever, thank God. So if there is something that you have received that maybe you've been waiting so long for, or you got rescued, or you survived something, or something that you thought you lost, you gained, or something that you thought could have ended up really, really badly, didn't, make sure you're being thankful right now. You're showing gratitude, like, wow, thank you so much, and you're not taking it for granted. So thank anyone in your life that has helped you, or just thank the universe for providing, for keeping you safe, keeping you protected, or making sure that everything was okay. Okay. And as your animal spirit message is coming from the electric eel. Electric eel, and it's card number 24, or you can add 2 + 4, 6. So 24 or the number 6 could mean something to you in the month of April. And it says, bring your ideas to life. Bring your ideas to life. Yes, bring your ideas to life, whatever that means to you. You have great ideas, and you're meant to share that with other people, whether it's like the world or people in your life. But just share your ideas, bring it to life, okay? Your crystal is Bumblebee Jasper, and it's associated with the sacral and solar plexus chakra. It increases physical vitality and helps fight off infections, and promotes the acceptance of change, new opportunities, and transformation, helps to increase self-esteem and decision-making, can enhance creativity, confidence, and honesty. And an affirmation associated with Bumblebee Jasper is I easily accept and work with the changes on my journey. So that can be a great wow, I can't speak today. Great crystal you guys can check out and look into, okay? All right, so my beautiful Libras, what's going on with you guys at this time? Wow, okay, so I feel like this is a story of all Libra's life. So I relate to this because it's my rising, but it's like you're growing at such a fast pace right now, or things in your life are changing, you're growing, you're expanding. Maybe it's like you're already in a new place, or you're moving, or your success, your career, your schoolwork, your passions, things that you're working on, your relationships. There's so much growth happening in your life, and you are changing as a person, and that's normal. You're meant to change. You're not meant to always stay the same. Like at your core essence, you're still the same person, but things in your life are changing, and maybe you're receiving a lot of great things, or there are things that are happening for you that maybe are not happening for other people around you. So like you're growing so fast that it's almost like maybe creating some haters in your life because their life is not changing, or they're not receiving this abundance, or they're not growing as a person. You're changing and they're not. They're staying the same. And so there could be some low-key or secret haters around you, and this can be people that you work with, or you go to school with, or people that you thought were your friends, or even family members, unfortunately, that maybe are hating on you behind closed doors, or kind of like hating on your success, or wondering like, oh, why is Libra successful? Why is Libra doing this? How come I don't have that? And not realizing that you've come a long way, like you worked for it. There are things that you've been through that you had to go through to experience what you're experiencing right now, and no one understands that journey except you. And sometimes people don't see all the things you had to go through behind closed doors to get to where you are right now. They just see the success, they just see you, but they don't see everything else that had to happen up to this point. So you're growing at such a fast rate, and you're going to be receiving a lot of opportunities, or your environment is going to be changing, or is already changing around you, and people you associate yourself with, your friends, opportunities, networking, But there are some haters or people that you may feel like you have to defend yourself from, or that you have to protect yourself from, because they're jealous of your success or just jealous of you. It may not even be that you have, you know, crazy things happening for you, but it's like they're jealous of your light. They're jealous of your work ethic, of your ability to shine, your ability to keep going despite whatever life throws at you, because they don't have that. And they feel like it should just come easy to them. It's like, oh, why does Libra have that? Why don't I have that? So it's like they want it easy. They just want it, but they don't want to work for it. And they just expect things to come to them without having to put in the work for it. So you may have some secret haters, unfortunately, but don't let that stop you from shining. Don't let that stop you from achieving whatever you want to achieve, because whatever is for you is for you. No one can take that away from you, ever. So don't be afraid of anyone, but you may have to just kind of like, you know, make sure you're guarded and protected, and not sharing too much of your personal information or things that you're working on before it actually comes into fruition, because outside energy can always throw off things. So just keep things to yourself, or like really big important things, just share with the people you really trust, not share with everybody, because there are some people who may pretend to be interested or pretend to support you, but behind closed doors they're like praying for your downfall. So just be careful. I'm not saying to be paranoid, but when you are growing and when you are achieving things, there are going to be people who still feel stuck and are going to look at you and kind of throw a lot of hating energy. So just be careful, guys, okay? So as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I'm scared too many changes too fast. I'm scared too many changes too fast. So this could be someone you're dealing with right now, or maybe in the past or in the future that you will be meeting. And this person's like, things are changing at such a rapid pace, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. But I don't feel like scared like in a bad way. It's like, woo, it's scary, but let's go for it. Let's just do it. Like, all right, like great things that you experience a lot of times do scare you, but it's like it's scary and exciting at the same time. That's what it kind of feels like. So allow yourself to feel. Maybe this person's going to be expressing that, like, oh my gosh, I'm scared, I don't know what to do, like but I feel more excitement, if anything. But yeah, things could be changing very fast, or maybe if you're with someone, things are kind of like accelerating, or you're going to be meeting someone and things just like completely shift gears and take you to like a whole another level, but all for the better. Okay. And then your warrior guidance advice is dream. Signs are being given to you through your dreams. Keep a dreams journal to write what you remember when you wake. Reflect on your dreams often, as the message will unfold when the time is right. So keep a dream journal, guys. I know it seems kind of like woohoo and weird, but honestly, you get a lot of revelations in your dreams if you write them down as soon as you remember. Put the date, put the time, just write as much as you can to remember. You could keep a actual dream journal book or put it in your phone in your notes, so it's like very easy and you have it there, because a lot of times it may not make sense to you right away, but maybe a few days afterwards or the next week forward, you're like, oh my gosh, like I dreamt about this and then this happened, like okay. You start to get like, you start to see how your guides in the universe, how they communicate with you and give you signs, and you start to like have that like, all right, I get it, I see, like you have that relationship and you start to understand the messages, the deeper meanings behind the things that you see and experience in your dreams. Okay? All right, so Libras, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. Send you lots of love. All right, so now moving on to Scorpios. Hi Scorpios, how are you? I hope you are doing amazing. All right, so Scorpios, your first affirmation is, I'm abundant. I am abundant. Yes, you are. Anything that you want, you can have, you can achieve, and there's enough abundance for everybody in the world. So there's no need to be selfish or think that if one person has it, you can't have it as well. Okay? And when someone is experiencing something good, just see it as like, you know what? I'm happy because that gives me hope that I can also experience it, you know? It's good to be happy for people, because when you're happy for people, it shows, you're showing the universe that like you're not afraid, that you know like you can also experience it as well. Because when you start to feel like envy or jealousy, you're telling the universe that you don't believe that you can experience something like that as well. Not saying that you're thinking that way, but you got to see that like there's enough abundance to go around for everyone. And like once you start to feel that, it's like you have less stress, less worries. Okay, and then your second affirmation is everything I need is within me. Everything I need is within me. Everything I need is within me to manifest, to create, to love, to heal, to find peace. It's all inside of you. The stronger you can create that relationship to your spirit, to yourself, like the more you realize how powerful you really are. And a lot of times we don't realize that. And it takes going through really dark moments or moments of pain and transformation to realize how strong we really are, that our spirit is unbreakable. We may have times of weakness, but in those times when you have no choice but to be strong, you realize how strong you really are. So tell yourself, everything I need is within me. If I got through all this other stuff from my past, I can get through anything. Okay? All right, and then your message from the universe is card number 8, and it says, be courageous. Be courageous, have courage, have bravery, okay? Have strength and conviction, whatever you're doing, even if it's like scary or you're unsure, you have some doubts. Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it and just be strong and believe in yourself. So have courage at this time. Fight for the things that you want. Fight for the things that you believe in and don't give up, okay? Like you guys have that endurance. You have that like Mars energy by your side and Pluto just like ready to transform and change everything. So embody and use it for your advantage, okay? All right. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the buffalo spirit, and it's card number 10. So maybe number 10 could also be an important number for you guys, or it means something. And it says the abundant universe will provide. Wow, again, abundance coming up. Like I can't make this up. Abundance, the abundant universe will provide. I'm telling you, if you've been wanting something or been trying to manifest something, like it's gonna happen. It's gonna come your way. You just gotta believe that there's enough to go around for everybody. And if Susie Bobby next door can have it, so can you, but in your own unique way. So the universe is, the abundant universe will provide. So believe in it, okay? All right, and then as your crystal is honey calcite. Honey calcite, associated with the solar plexus chakra, increases feelings of self-worth, confidence, and courage, helps one overcome all obstacles of life, detoxifies and heals the kidneys, bladders, bowel, and even energy of the home, and increases physical, mental, and spiritual energetic growth. And an affirmation associated with honey calcite is, I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. So that is a great one, of course, to practice always, all day, every day. And maybe you guys can check out that crystal, honey calcite. Add some sweetness, add some honey to your life. Never hurts, right? Little honey never hurt nobody. I'm so cheesy. All right, so Scorpios, what's going on with you guys in the month of April? Okay, so what's going on here? I feel like you are in this period of a lot of like you're putting in the time, the energy, the work, the resources into growing, into building something. And I feel like you are going to be working a lot, or maybe you're working hard towards some kind of goal, but it's like you're working in silence because maybe you don't want people to throw you off, or you don't want people to know what you're working on because it's very important maybe to you. Business, your money, your career could be something that's very important to you, or you're working on something else. It could be your creative hobbies, your relationship, your family. But there's a lot of things where you're putting your money, power, energy, resources into at this time, but you're protecting it. It's like you're protecting your kingdom, you're protecting your castle at this time, because you don't want someone else coming to take it down, or I don't know, break it apart. But you're working, it's like you're working in silence right now, which I'm not hating on. That's good. Like sometimes I think a lot of times it's better to work in silence because haters can throw off energy, outside energy can throw things off. But I also at the same time see that like you may be working too hard on maybe too hard on yourself, or working harder than you need to, because maybe there are other people or opportunities that could be helping you as well, or helping lighten your load so you don't have to do everything on your own. But because you're very kind of like, you want to have control over it, you may block off certain opportunities or people who could actually contribute or maybe add a little bit here and there. You could be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you're just very protective of what's yours right now. And maybe you're always like that. You're very protective of the things that you value, the things that you have, your money, your status, your family, your friends, your lover, and you're protecting it at all costs, which is nothing wrong with that, but you don't want to protect it too much that you can't just like relax, or You don't allow maybe certain help or opportunities to come your way. You kind of just are very blocked off. So I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming your way, and it's growing, and it's going to be happening at a fast pace, I think. As long as you work really hard, you're going to be reaping the benefits of your hard work and labor. And I feel like you're putting everything on lock, like everything's very sealed, tightly locked up and protected at this time. And probably not a lot of people know what's going on, or probably not many people know what you're up to at this time. So it feels like you're working in silence, and maybe there's something that's going to be happening, or something you're planning for in August, possibly. That's what it feels like, in August or like September. And so you're kind of just like preparing behind the scenes right now in silence. But your hard work is going to pay off. You just don't want to be too closed off, too guarded. So keep a little bit of wiggle room to get insights or help maybe from other people or resources. Okay? All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you. Oh, also, like, you could be saving up, or maybe you're working towards a goal to travel or to go somewhere, or for some kind of experience. Okay? All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is I regret how I handled things in the past. I regret how I handled things in the past. So probably someone you're not talking to anymore, or probably someone who is in your past that regrets how things happen, or regrets maybe how they treated you, or letting you go, or letting you walk away so easily. Whatever the case is, they're thinking about that now. So maybe they are going to say that to you, or there's just something that they're thinking about that they're keeping to themselves, but they're feeling some kind of regret. Okay, and then as your warrior guidance advice, it's about ambition. Remember your initial ambition when you started this journey. Create a steady structure and keep your authority on the path to your goals. So keep reminders of your goals and what you want to achieve, but also at the same time keeping track of the progress that you are making, any little thing that you're making, so you can see that, you know what, I'm doing good. Like, I need to not be so hard on myself, but maybe like keeping track of everything, staying organized, and staying focused on your goals, your ambitions, the things that you want to achieve, but also at the same time recognizing your victories, your small wins, and things that you are learning and improving on and making progress with every day. So I feel like this is a very like money, material focused month for you. So it's like you're hustling, you're working hard, or you're going to be working hard towards some kind of goal or purpose. Okay, and it's going to be probably paying off. All right, so Scorpios, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. All right, so your first affirmation is I am successful. I am successful. Yes, you are. Be like, everything I touch turns to gold. Everything I touch turns to green. Practicing that I'm successful, whatever that means to you, own it, okay? And then your second affirmation is I can take things one step at a time. I can take things one step at a time. I don't need to leap. I don't need to jump. I can take baby steps, and I'm still gonna get to my goal. It's not a rush. It's not a race. I can just take my own time, take things one step at a time. And it, I think, will help create a little bit less stress, a little less anxiety. Just like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I don't need to run. I don't need to rush. It's okay. Like, one step at a time. It's okay. Making progress. That's all that matters. Okay, as long as you're making little improvements, like you're a little bit better than yesterday, a little bit better than last week, a little bit better than last month, I think you'll start to see like, wow, like, yeah, you know what, I'm being too hard on myself. Like, I'm doing okay. I don't need to like push myself so hard where I get like super burnt out. Like, baby steps, Sag. Okay, and then your message from the universe is card number 41, or you can add 4 + 1, 5. So any of those numbers could mean something to you around April. And it says, look forward. Look forward. Maybe some of you are hikers, or going to be backpacking, or going on some kind of trip somewhere in the desert, in the mountains. Can I go with you? All right, so look forward. The universe wants you to stop. No, look back. Don't look back. Nothing in the back is, nothing in your past is important anymore. Look forward, because if not, you might fall if you're looking too much in the back. So keep looking forward to all that you have ahead of you, and everything in the past that has been left behind, leave it there. That's where it needs to be. okay? And then your animal spirit message is the giraffe spirit, and it's card number 29, or you can add 2 + 9, which is 11. So it says, see the big picture. See the bigger picture of everything at this time, okay? Stop looking at just like this little small things, little minor details. Look at the bigger panoramic view of everything, and maybe it will start to make a little bit more sense for you. So look at things from a broader perspective. When you start to get a little bit too confused or too involved in like little minor details or things that don't matter, just like zoom out for a little bit, and maybe that'll help kind of reset or clear your mind. So look at the bigger picture in any little situation that you could be dealing with right now, and you may find a lot of clarity, or it may just, something may make more sense to you, okay? All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got Black Moonstone, and it's associated with the root and crown chakra. It helps to balance hormonal imbalances, a stone of new beginnings, strengthens your intuition, and balances feminine energy. And an affirmation associated with the Black Moonstone is, I now allow new beginnings to arise with ease and love. I now allow new beginnings to arise with ease and love. So Black Moonstone could be a great crystal, maybe for you guys to check out, look into, or you just learn something new. Okay, all right, so my beautiful Sagittarians, what's going on with you guys at this time? Ooh, so there's definitely some kind of new beginning. I don't know why I'm getting car. Maybe you're buying a car, or you got a new vehicle, or you're thinking of buying some kind of new vehicle or form of transportation. It doesn't have to be a car. It could be a plane, it could be a jet, it could be a motorcycle. I don't know, but it feels transportation, or you're gonna be in a lot of transportation, or you're gonna be driving a lot, I don't know, but, or flying. You could be moving a lot. Like there's gonna be a lot of movement happening at this time. Like, so you could be traveling, or you're gonna be starting a lot of things, or you're initiating. It's like you're getting to some kind of new passion project, new beginning. It feels like busy. You're gonna be like going here, there, maybe you're gonna be visiting family, or family could be visiting you, or you're gonna be moving around a lot. You're gonna be going really fast. So it's gonna be hard to catch you at this time. I feel like you're gonna be hard to like pin down. When are you ever easy to pin down, right? It's like you're always moving. So there's some kind of new beginning here, or some kind of new opportunity, creative, fun project, maybe with work, with your business, your schoolwork, or even love and romance possibly. I feel like you have more courage, more bravery at this time. Are you feeling I think you're feeling good. Like I feel like April for the most part is gonna be like a really good month. It's your fellow fire sign, Aries, so you guys are like in common territory, like, okay, you know, I can vibe with this, I like this. So I think you're gonna have a lot of energy, you're gonna be moving around a lot. Also, if you're driving, be careful. I feel like some of you could be speeders, or you like to be a wild child. So be careful, be safe. You know, Mommy Nick just want to take care of you. Put your seatbelt always. I feel like you're going to be really busy. There's a lot of exciting things happening for you guys. So there's like a new passion, passion project, work related thing. You could be spending time with family, traveling, moving around a lot. I see some of you maybe going or living in the desert area, like Arizona, New Mexico, or going to like a warmer climate possibly, or you're like quickly going to a warmer climate, like it's spring now, I'm getting out of here, I'm tired of the winter. So you could be moving around a lot and getting really excited. So have fun, guys, but be safe, because I feel like some of you are like antsy. You're like, I want to get out now, I'm impatient. You just don't hurt yourself, okay? All right, and some of you can have Cancer somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Cancer or another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So there could be maybe someone new you're really excited about, or someone you really like, and you're like, I can't wait to see them, I want to go right now, and so you're just like rushing to get there, or they're rushing to get to you. And your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is my soul yearns for you. My soul yearns for you. Like, wow, that's deep. I love that. So someone's soul is yearning for you. Maybe you already know who I'm talking about. Maybe someone comes to mind, or maybe you don't know this person and they're going to be appearing into your life very soon. If you don't have someone in your life, I feel like you may get introduced to someone by a family member, or someone who's like a family friend possibly, or at a family function. You could be getting introduced to, or meeting, or seeing again. But someone's soul yearns for you. It's like, whew, I love that. Sounds romantic, sounds very deep. So maybe this is someone that's going to be saying that to you, or you're just going to be feeling it. And then as your warrior guidance advice is about playing. Stop being so serious. Find your inner child. Go find fun today. So have some fun, Sagittarius. Maybe you've been really serious, or you've been kind of down, or you've been kind of stressed out about things. Now it's time to have some fun. Now it's time to enjoy life a little bit, let loose, or if you've been a little bit too wild or letting loose too much, find a little bit of a balance, but allow yourself to have some fun, enjoy life. You're not meant to just be sad and mopey and serious all the time. So enjoy yourself and make some time for playtime, whatever that means to you. Even if it's like video games or hanging out with kids, or going hanging out with your buddies or girlfriends. Make some time to have some fun and enjoy life, okay? You deserve it. All right, so Sagittarius, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and I wish you guys all the best. Have a happy April. All right, so now moving on to Capricorns. Hi Capricorns, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. I'm gonna try my best to concentrate and be serious, but yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. So your first affirmation, Capricorn, is I am healthy. I am healthy. Yes, you are. So maybe this is something that you've been trying to work on or improve on your health, or your health has been suffering. So tell yourself, I'm healthy, I'm healthy. And the more you kind of have that in your mind and you are thinking about it, the more you're going to probably be more aware and probably make healthier choices and habits for yourself. But tell yourself, I'm healthy, thinking green. Maybe you're getting ready for like spring, summer bod and all that stuff. So good luck. And then your second affirmation is I can handle anything that comes my way. I can handle anything that comes my way. Anytime life starts to get too stressful or too chaotic or too overwhelming, which is like, let's be honest, all the time, our whole lives, right? Just tell yourself, it's okay, I can handle anything that comes my way, because the universe, God, angels, whatever you believe in, would never make it come my way if I couldn't handle it. So you got this. You guys are like the hardest working. You can handle anything. You're the goats. You're the goats. So if you can't handle it, no one can, but you can handle it. Okay. All right. And then your message from the universe is card number 23, or you can add 2 + 3, number 5, if that means something to you. And it says, give more. Give more. The more you give, the more you get. 2 little squirrels. So cute. When I was in Indiana, outside, for a week, outside the window there was like a bunch of squirrels everywhere, and they're very massive, they're very well fed, super cute. Can't wait to go back. Anyways, give more. So the universe wants you to give more, and the more you give, the more you will receive. And this doesn't mean give like, oh, material and like gifts and money, stuff like that, but be willing to give more of yourself. Be willing to give love, give your energy, give all those things that are like the most precious things in life, and your time, you know. I feel like your time, energy, your love is like the most valuable thing you can give to anyone, and when you give more of that, you receive more of that. So you gotta give to get. Okay. All right. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the wasp, and it's card number 64, and you can also add 6 + 4, which is 10, and it says, sometimes life stings. Sometimes life stings. All right, so, and because it's adding up to 10, I feel like maybe life has stung. Maybe life has sucked a lot for the past 10 years, or maybe more, or maybe less, hopefully. But maybe life has really sucked. Life has beat you down, has been really tough for you. I know most Capricorns, like men and women, have a hard life. Like, it's never easy, but as you start to get older, things start to lighten up, and you start to have like your inner child starts to be able to come out and play. But the beginning of your first half of your life is always really difficult. So maybe the past 10 years or past 10 months has been really rough, has been tough, but it feels like all that is changing, because 10 is like endings and new beginnings and completion. So it feels like now that you've already been stung, you've already been, you know, rock bottom, it's like now you're coming back to life. So all the things that you have been through are now have just prepared you for everything that you're going to be experiencing now moving forward. So I think life is not going to sting anymore, hopefully. Or if it stings a little bit, it'll just be like zip, like for a little second, and then it'll go away. Okay, you're like, I felt worse. This time life is going to be a little bit different, hopefully. All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got Angelite. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, Angelite or Angelite. I think it's Angelite, Angelite. It's associated with the throat chakra. It promotes peaceful sleep provided by angels, supports the throat, alleviating an inflammation and balancing the thyroid. Great stone for communication, and facilitates the rebirthing process. And an affirmation associated with angel light is I am at peace within. I am at peace within. So that's a great crystal. Maybe you guys can check out, look into, especially if maybe you're dealing with any of those things, or your throat chakra or communication. Maybe you can look into it, check it out, or you can just learn something new. Okay, all right, so Capricorns, what's going on with you guys for April of 2022? So you guys have a lot of Pisces energy here for whatever reason. Who knows why? So maybe some of you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart, or you are dealing with the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So what's going on here? Wow, it just feels like your heart is opening up. There's like an overflowing, a fountain of like emotions and of love that's gonna be like pouring out of you. And maybe this is, I feel like this has always been inside of you, but now you actually have the opportunity and the space, the stage, the chance to kind of actually express it, to share it. And it could be something personal within yourself, but also something that you could be sharing with someone that you love, or family, friends, or a special person in your life. But it feels like there's this, you're getting in touch with your emotional side. And we all have emotions, but it's like you have an outpour of emotions that are just going to be like pouring out of you this whole month. And feelings that maybe you've kind of just kept to yourself, kept internally, or that you never thought you would feel. And now it's like now you're allowing yourself to feel, whereas maybe in the past you stopped yourself. You're like, no, I don't want to feel. I don't want to go through this. But now you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna embrace it. I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna allow myself to experience. And I feel like right now it's like all happening in private, something that maybe you haven't really talked about too much with like the world or too many people, maybe just a few people that you kind of like trust or confide in. But it's like it feels like you're soaking everything in, and you're observing, you're learning to follow and trust your intuition, your gut feeling, your gut instinct now more than ever. And before, it feels like you kind of had it shut off. You're like, no, I'm not, just forget that, like screw it, I'm not gonna believe in that. And now it's like you have no choice but to follow it. You have no choice but to trust it. And the more you learn to trust it and to believe, because Jupiter's in Pisces, the more you do trust and have faith and belief, the more Jupiter brings you gifts and expands on all those things that you want and that you want to experience. So it feels like you're experiencing a lot of crazy stuff right now, and involving your feelings, your heart space, your emotions, which can be scary, of course, but I think it's worth it. It's like more exciting than scary. Again, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe this Pisces energy or person is like bringing out all these feelings and emotions out of you. You're like, no, but you're allowing yourself. It feels like there's like, everything is kind of low key. It's very private right now. Someone first, middle, last name here could start with a B as in boy, or J as in jam. It just feels like you're learning a lot about yourself through another person, or you're learning a lot about yourself through everything that you're feeling and experiencing at this time. So don't run away from your feelings and emotions, Capricorn. Allow yourself to feel, and you will be very surprised at like how good you feel afterwards, or how like, man, why was I so scared of it? Why was I pushing it all away? Like, it's actually not that scary. It actually feels really, really good, you know? All right, it's like someone who's about to jump into a pool, but it's like too cold, and you're like, nah, it's too cold, I don't want to, I'll just like dip my toes. And then once you actually are in the water for a little bit, you're like, you know what, it's not that bad, it actually feels really, really good. It's just that initial like, I don't know, but once you're in it, or once you're in the shower, it's like, it's okay, it feels good. So it feels like that's what you're like getting through right now. If that is an example, it makes sense. I don't know. It made sense in my head, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. All right, so as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is I'm healing past life trauma. I'm healing past life trauma. So this could be someone from the past, someone in your present moment, or in the future, or all the above. But someone is healing past life trauma, and this is something that is maybe very difficult, or helping them moving forward, or something that you kind of know about. And maybe you guys had some kind of past life together, and now being together right now is helping you heal whatever happened in the past. So there could be like a greater purpose or reason why you are connecting, or did connect, or are going to connect with this person. that is like far beyond what you can understand, or far beyond whatever both of you like can comprehend. But over time, I think it may start to just make sense. So it may not, nothing may make sense right now. Anything with Pisces energy doesn't always make sense, but just go with it and it'll all come together at the end, I promise. All right, so as your warrior guidance advice, it's about conflict. You've been undecided about a situation or relationship for a while. Write a pros and cons list and be true to the facts that you've noted. So maybe you're at conflict, at war with yourself. So maybe it's time to have a talk, or just be honest with yourself and be honest with whoever else is involved, and just talk about things. Talk about your worries, your concerns, your doubts, or things that are on your mind. Like, don't just keep it to yourself, because if you don't express it, or you don't talk about it, no one's gonna know, right? And yeah, any doubts, any worries, concerns you may have, bring it up, talk about it, and there you go. And it won't be in your head or be bothering you as much. But I think you guys have a lot on your plate already so far. So allow your heart to be open, allow yourself to feel, and it's gonna feel great. I think it's gonna feel great. You're gonna feel a lot lighter afterwards, but it's probably a lot to take in at this time. Okay, all right, so Capricorns, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading in your weeklies, monthlies, and the April mid-monthly. Thank you so much for being here, showing me your time, love and support. I love you guys and appreciate you so much. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, how are you? I hope you are doing well. So your first affirmation is, I am gifted. I am gifted. Yes, you are. You have many gifts and talents, so don't ever feel like you are not gifted. You are. You just haven't discovered maybe all of them, or maybe you have. But if you haven't, you have a gift. You just need to discover it. You need to go out there and experience, and you will find out what your gift is. Okay, and then your second affirmation is, I accept myself for who I am. I accept myself for who I am. Yes, Aquarius, like, be quirky, be weird, be your own true self. The more you do that, the more you inspire other people to be themselves, and then the better the world is, because everyone's not trying to be the same. Everyone's trying to be them. I feel like the world would just be so much better that way. So embrace who you are, be true to yourself, and accept yourself for who you are, even if it means you're different and weird than everybody else around you. It's okay. You're meant to be that way. Okay, and then your message from the universe is card number 40, or you can break it down to 4, and it says, say thank you. Don't forget to say thank you. Don't forget to thank the people around you. Don't forget to thank yourself for showing up for yourself, and always give thanks. Always show gratitude. Never take anything for granted or ever feel entitled for anything, because no one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. So anytime someone does do something nice for you, give thanks, give grace, okay? All right, and then your animal spirit message is card number 5, and it's the bat spirit, and it's saying rebirth is assured. A rebirth is assured. So you could be going through a transformation at this time, and a big change in your life that could be taking place, or maybe just how you think about things, or something in your reality, or a feeling, but a rebirth is coming up for you very soon. And then your crystal is blue lace agate, or agate, I don't know how to say it. It's associated with the throat chakra. It calms the mind, body, soul, relieves sore throats, aching and swollen glands, provides acceptance of one's emotional state, reduces anxiety and tension in the body. And an affirmation associated with blue lace agate is, I am surrounded by people who support my happiness. I love that. I'm surrounded by people who support my happiness. And if you feel like you don't have people who support your happiness, well, eventually you will come across people who support your happiness, but make sure you support your happiness, okay? Like, don't feel bad about being happy. Don't feel bad about doing whatever makes you happy, okay? And whoever doesn't approve of that, whoever doesn't support that, guess what? They're not meant to be in your life. But you do whatever makes you happy, okay? When you're happy, you allow the flow of the universe, your energy to kind of just like expand and grow, and it inspires you, and you're always at your best when you're happy. So do whatever makes you happy and support that, okay? All right, and then what's going on with you guys this month? So Aquarius, what is going on with you guys? Why are you in your head? Why are you so in your head? You need to get out of your head, guys. I know it's so hard. You're probably like, I don't know how. Like, what do you mean? This is how I am. You're being too hard on yourself. My aqua babies, you're being too hard on yourself. Maybe you're too stressed about your health, or you're thinking too hard, you're stressing about things that haven't even happened, you're thinking of the worst case scenarios, you're being negative. And I know you're probably not trying to be that way. There could be legit things happening in your life that are stressing you out, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is happening, my mom, my family, or my health, or this, whatever's happening. I know it could be hard, and I know, like, I can't make all your problems go away, and I can't tell you, oh, just feel better, you're gonna be fine, and just be positive. I know it's easier said than done, but the thing we can do when we're starting to be too stuck on our head, move your body. I know it sounds crazy, but it's simple as that. As soon as you start to like worry, stress, get anxiety, or you're just like, oh my gosh, like no hope, move your body. Start moving your body. Go outside, go for a walk, do a little dance, put your favorite song, okay? Something that lifts your spirit. Like, move your body, because you know what? It shifts your attention, your energy from your head to your body. You're like, oh, okay. And then you do it long enough, you start not to think about the things that you were thinking about. Practice it, try it out. I'm telling you, it works. And when you actually dance and move your body, it kind of brings that energy of the universe to you. It like amplifies everything that you want to manifest in a more positive way. And whenever you want to manifest something, use your own like body gestures and movements in your own way, and you'll find that the energy just kind of starts to favor you, or kind of it brings more energy into your space, if that makes sense. But you're in your head a little bit too much. So maybe you are dealing with some health issue, or there's a lot of stress in your life, or something that you feel like you can't get out of, you're stuck in, and it's like you don't want to talk to anyone. You're like, no one's gonna care, like no one's gonna understand me. I'm just by myself with this. Like, I have no one to talk to, no one to depend on, no one to lean on, no one to like give me some good support or guidance. And you feel kind of maybe just like stuck. You feel stuck, and you don't know who to talk to, or don't know how to get out of this situation. And it's like eating away at you, and it's like bringing down your vibration. And I want you to move your body. I want you to start, like, when you start thinking negatively or get too stuck in your head, like, think of something positive, think of something that makes you happy. And if you can think about that, it's possible. But whatever you're suffering from right now that's keeping you stuck, I don't say this to put you down, but it's like you're doing it to yourself. You're only making yourself suffer more. If you're stressing out about something that hasn't even happened yet, it's like you're putting yourself through that situation twice. You're making yourself suffer for no reason. You don't need to do that. Like, stop, get out of your head, go outside, get some fresh air, listen to your favorite song, start drawing, dancing, go eat something, but get out of your head, or talk to someone. You'd be surprised, like, how many people maybe could be dealing with something that you're dealing with, or are just stressed, or just has something going on. That everyone's dealing with something that we don't talk about, that we don't speak of. But don't feel ashamed, you know, don't feel shame for suffering. Don't feel shame for dealing with anxiety or depression or whatever the case is. Go talk to someone, you know, don't feel ashamed for it. You could talk to a friend, a family member, a neighbor, a stranger on the street that doesn't even know you, not going to judge you at all. Strike up a conversation, and maybe just that simple conversation will like help you so much. Okay, I know I can't make all your problems go away, but I want you to get out of your head. I feel like you're suffering for no reason right now, or you're suffering more than you really need to. So go outside, move your body, do something, but don't stay stuck like this. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to suffer, but you don't need to stay that way, and I don't want you to stay that way, and I know you're not going to stay that way. So you have the strength to get out of this. Anything that comes your way, you have the strength to get out of the situation and to improve it. But you got to believe in yourself, and you got to have that strength within yourself to get out of that situation and get out of your head. And I know it's easier said than done, but I believe in you guys, and I know you can do it. Okay, start listening to some positive music, or go into nature. Whatever kind of raises your vibration or makes you feel a little bit happier, go do that. Okay, all right. As your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is, I want to make things right. I want to make things right. So maybe this is someone from your past, or someone that you're with right now. You guys kind of had a little discussion or fight, or someone you haven't met yet that you're going to want to make things right, or they want to make things right with you. So maybe this is something that you're like, nope, never, not doing again, or maybe something you're going to be open to. They may say this to you, or may express it to you, or this is something that they're thinking about. They want to make things right with you. So if someone comes to mind, could be that person. All right, and then as your warrior guidance advice, it's about celebration. Good fortune awaits you, but have you taken the time lately to celebrate just how far you've come already? Go pop some corks. Yeah, celebrate, Aquarius. I feel like you're failing to see all the progress, all the good things that you have in your life. Even if it's a little bit, there always are some good things in your life. So celebrate you, celebrate the progress you've made. You may not have everything you want right now, or you may not have the perfect life, dream life. Guess what? No one has a perfect life. No one has no problems. We're all dealing with problems, some maybe more than others, but no one has a perfect life. So you're not alone. Celebrate any improvements, anything that you've survived, anything that you've overcome. Be proud of yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself, okay? I love you guys. Trust me, I say this with love. My moon is an Aquarius, so I'm an overthinker too. I can be hard on myself, and I have to like tap myself in the back and say, hey, chill, it's okay. So I feel you, okay? I'm sending you lots of love. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys for our next reading, okay? All right, so last but not least, my beautiful fishies, my mermaids, mermen. How are you guys? How was your birthday season? I hope you had a good one. Was it different than the past few years? Let me know in the comments below. As you know, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I was in Indiana for a week and it was the best time ever. I was actually expecting to post a lot more than I did, but I decided something switched and I just wanted to experience and be in the moment. And I think there's just some things in life that are meant to just like remain sacred and not be shared. And I'm very grateful. It was just like life-changing and beautiful, and I can't wait to like share with you guys more in the future. But for now, I just want to keep things kind of like sacred and to myself. But craziness is happening, and I'm just super grateful, and at such like a weird place in my life, but so many things are changing, and so many things have changed so fast, and I'm just so grateful for everything. And you know, all the love and support you guys show me, like, it's crazy. It almost makes me emotional, almost makes me want to cry, but I can't wait to share everything with you guys that's going to be happening in this next little while. So happy birthday. We're now in a new season, Aries season, and there's still going to be a lot of Pisces energy in the sky for us, so it's like not over. So our hearts are going to continue to be opening up, but I hope you had a great birthday season, guys. All right, so your first affirmation is I am calm. I am calm. Yes, you are. Maybe it's been hard to be calm. I know it's been hard for me to be calm. It's like so many things on my mind and my heart. So tell yourself, I'm calm, I'm calm. All my worries, concerns, it's okay. I'm giving it to the universe, leaving it to God, my angels, and I know everything's gonna get taken care of. Stay calm, okay? And then your second affirmation is I am not my mistakes. I am not my mistakes. Practice saying that, because we're human. We all make mistakes, okay? Like, none of us are perfect. No one is flawless. We all make mistakes. So I'm just like you. You're just like me. We make mistakes. So practice saying that. I'm not my mistakes. My mistakes don't define me. I learn from my mistakes. I get better after my mistakes. I don't repeat my mistakes. I gain a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and my mistakes make me who I am. And I'm glad I went through those mistakes, because now I know better. And now that I know better, I can do better. So you see, it's gonna change your perspective a little bit, and then everything changes. So I'm not my mistakes. Your message from the universe, it's card number 14, and you can add 1 + 4, so 5, and it says just laugh. Just laugh. So maybe some of you need to lighten up or loosen up a little bit more. Maybe you haven't laughed in a while. Maybe you haven't smiled in a while, and now it's your time to shine. It's time to laugh. Enjoy yourself. Maybe you guys are really funny. Maybe you're like a low-key comedian, and you can make people laugh or make people smile, or maybe you're gonna go to a comedy show, or you like funny movies, or I don't know. If you have any funny movie suggestions, let me know in the comments. Not that I ever really have time to watch a lot of movies, but let me know. I like to laugh. Who doesn't like to laugh, right? Wasn't it like in India that like they say laughing for like a minute or something every day is like really good for your health? I forget. I don't know if, I think there's a science behind it. Don't quote me, but I heard something like that. But I know laughing is good for the soul. So just laugh a little bit more, and you'll find that like when you start laughing, other people start laughing, right? It's like you don't even know why they're laughing, but because they're laughing, it makes you laugh. Like, have you ever been to like out and about, or like at a grocery store or something, you hear someone like ha ha, like cackling, you're like, oh my god, and you start laughing. You're like, I don't know why they're laughing, but it's so funny, or their laugh just makes you laugh. So laugh, it's contagious. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the beaver spirit, and it's card number 6, and it says lay a solid foundation. lay a solid foundation. Beavers are so cute. Are beavers animals, right? When they're like in the water and they're like holding hands, like so they don't drift away when they're swimming. Oh, it's so cute. Or when they're like sleeping. Yeah, I think it's a beaver, right? So lay a solid foundation. So maybe right now you are working on literally laying down or forming a solid foundation, stability in your life. And that's something that could be in the works for you and gonna be a good look for you. So lay a solid foundation for yourself, whatever that means. And then your crystal, it's aquamarine. That's actually our birthstone, guys. And it's the ring that I have, aquamarine. This was my mom's and she gave it to me and I love it, especially because it's like my favorite color, you know, like baby blue. Aquamarine, beautiful. So it's associated with the heart and throat chakra. It's a great protection stone for travelers. Funny enough, I forgot my rings. I forgot all my jewelry when I went to Indiana. I guess it was symbolic of the universe telling me to just like go with nothing and just experience. But I literally forgot all my rings and earrings. It was like the weirdest thing. That never happens. Anyways, I digress. So great protection stone for travelers, can help promote tolerance and responsibility, helps promote the brain and intelligence, aids in communication, courage, and studying. Promotes calmness, compassion, inner truth, development, and spiritual awareness. And an affirmation associated with aquamarine is I'm at peace at all times. I'm at peace at all times. And I'm very proud to say that like I think I've succeeded at really finding my peace. And it wasn't always easy, but I feel like that's something that I've managed to like get a good grip of, like being at peace. After so long of being like not at peace or being like sad, I finally like am like at a really good place in my life. So I wish that for everybody. So let's see. All right, so that could be a crystal you guys can check out or look into. I highly recommend, especially if you're a Pisces, aquamarine. It's our birthstone. How could you not like it? It's beautiful. So check it out, guys. All right, so maybe in the future I'll like have my own like jewelry or like crystals or something. That'd be cool. We'll see. I don't know. All right, so what's going on with you guys, Pisces, for April 2022? Wow, so I feel like you have so much power and energy within you right now, Pisces. You're coming up as a Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter, but it feels like you are energized right now. You have so much like power, magnetism, vitality, like this fire brewing inside of you. So you may be feeling really energetic during the month of April, highly creative, highly imaginative. You could be working on a lot of passion projects or feeling very passionate. I feel like there's like your energy is very contagious at this time and very powerful, but you may not like feel that way, but it is, and you're just like doing everything that you do normally on a day-to-day basis, but it's like you are even better at it now than ever before. It's like your birthday season has just like blessed you, gifted you like this like extra juice, this extra like or like turbocharged you in some way, shape, or form. But I do see here like a similar message for Libra, and if you're a Pisces, Libra rising like myself, and I know some of you are my birthday twins, so maybe you have similar alignments, because Libra got something like this where like you are thriving, you're growing, you're succeeding, and you're at a place where you are it's like you're at a good place in your life where you have more confidence in yourself, you believe in yourself a lot more, and you're achieving the things that you've been dreaming of or you've been working on for so long. But there could be some people in your life, maybe at work, school, family, friends, that maybe are kind of hating on you or are causing some drama, some conflict, because they see you shining or they see you doing well, and maybe feel a little bit threatened or a little bit upset with you, and you don't know why they're really upset, because it's like you didn't do anything. So there could be a little bit of drama going on, or you're gonna have to really stand on your feet and fight for the things that you're passionate about, or fight for the things that you love, because some people may not want it for you or may not be as happy for you as you are happy for yourself, or as you would hope they would be happy for you. And it's sad when that happens, but hopefully this is not people that are very important in your life, but a lot of times that can happen. So there could be some conflict, some drama here, because it's like as you grow and as you succeed, as you become everything that you were meant to be, it threatens maybe other people who are not doing the work, or who are not growing at the same pace. And it's sad because sometimes people see you at a certain place in your life, and don't realize everything that it took, everything you had to go through behind closed doors to get to where you are right now. They just see the final product, they just see the result, but they don't see all the hard work, all the late nights, all the heartbreak, all the destruction, all the embarrassment, the shame that you had to go through to become who you are right now. And I think you should never feel bad about it. You should never feel like you have to dim yourself down or over explain yourself to anyone, because you've earned this. And anything that you are experiencing right now, and you finally actually feeling good about yourself and wanting to show it off and share that energy, share your good happiness with other people, people who actually love you and care about you, are genuine and genuinely love and support you, would be happy for you. They want to see you happy. They want to see you thriving. Anyone else who feels threatened by it or tries to put you down or is like, oh, but, or being negative, maybe they were never really your friend, or they're never really genuine with you. They were just there because both of you were struggling. But now that you're doing better and they're not, now they feel some type of way. So maybe that person was never really a real person in your life, or who you thought they were. So there may be a little bit of drama, a little bit of conflict that comes up, but I think its purpose is to show you who's really real in your life and who's not, and who's worth your time. And that can be a little bit sad or a little bit disappointing when you're going through a lot of great things in your life, but it's better for it to happen now than later. But don't be afraid to say goodbye. Don't be afraid to close some doors, because you don't want some pests coming in and trying to destroy everything that you have or everything you worked so hard to build, okay? But you are in your true power and your true essence at this time, and I feel like the Aries energy is really guiding you and assisting you, giving you this little like cushion to like, yeah, Pisces, go do it, go Nemo, go find your treasure chest. And I feel like you are the treasure chest, like you are the light and you're shining bright, and keep doing you, be proud of you, and don't be afraid to share yourself and to show off and express yourself. So this could be a great time where you have I guess the stage, the seat to express yourself, but some people may not like the way you express yourself, or the way you express yourself may rub them the wrong way. And you know what, guess what? Too bad. That's what I gotta say. So some of you could have fire somewhere in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe you're a cusp, like myself, Pisces, Aries cusp, or you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or people are trying to like, I don't know, dim your fire in some way, shape, or form, but they won't win, don't worry. So as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I'm fighting for us. I'm fighting for us. So maybe this person's literally fighting someone for you. I'm just kidding, hopefully not. But this is someone that maybe is from your past, or your future, or your present situation, and they're fighting for you. So either fighting to make sure everything happens, fighting to make things work, or fighting against family, friends that maybe don't want to see you together, or just fighting whatever obstacles that are getting in between logistically, and they're fighting to make this work. So maybe this is something you already know, something that they're going to be expressing to you or telling you. But yeah, it feels like they are trying their best to make things work the best possible way. So what's the term? Wow, I'm blanking out. Anyways, it's almost the end, so I'm like blanking out now. But all right, what is your warrior guidance advice? It's about insight. You have all the insight you need within you to decide. Be true to what it says. Stop contemplating a decision. This is only allowing fear to creep in where it doesn't serve you. You have all the insight you need within you to decide. Be true to what it says. Stop contemplating a decision. This is only allowing fear to creep in where it doesn't serve. So trust in yourself, basically. Trust in your instinct. Trust in your intuition. Don't follow other people's advice, because a lot of people will probably give you the wrong advice. Listen to yourself, or listen to the people that you know that resonates with you, that you feel in your heart that, you know, they're speaking to you. But don't listen to other people who maybe have no background story, don't know nothing, doesn't know anything about you, is not trying to understand you, just trying to tell you to do things their way, and maybe their way doesn't work for you. So trust in your own insight, in your own heart, in your own soul, and let it guide you at this time, and you'll find that magic comes your way. Okay, so my beautiful Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, showing love and support. I love you guys all so much. And hopefully I'll see you for our next reading in your weeklies, monthlies, and monthlies. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. Bye.